Hi, Liz.
Hey, Francesca.
How are you? How's your family?
Oh, good. Very good. Very good.
Liz, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions so you can just let me know a little bit about what you do in New Hope and how has your job changed. So, can you tell us what is it? What's your job position?
So, I am the community outreach director, which means that I make sure the community connects with New Hope and the programs that New Hope offers. I also oversee some of the programs that New Hope offer to the community, which are Women of Hope, Children of Hope, the ESL classes, citizenship classes, New Hope Teen Leaders, and Voices of Hope.
Okay. So
Mhm.
these are programs that would normally meet in person, if I'm correct. And
Yes.
and because of the pandemic, it's just obviously they're not meeting at the moment. So how have you been able to like connect with these like participants?
So the way we've been doing it is through Zoom and Facebook. Thank Jesus that we have that. So Zoom and Facebook has been where, for instance, our ESL classes, which used to meet every Saturday and suddenly had to stop. Um, Zoom has been the platform for us to meet on Saturdays. The Women of Hope as well is being Facebook, and Zoom has been for the New Hope Teen Leaders. So it's been fun, just being able to see them through Zoom. It has not been fun to not be able to really interact with them in person. So yeah.
And what would you say is like the biggest obstacle that you face because you aren't able to see them in person?
It's not the same. I would say, for instance, the teenagers. If I make a phone call, and I'll be honest, when you make a phone call to teenagers, they can just either answer it or ignore it. So when I used to be, the way I used to outreach with them was I'll call them. We'll go to Starbucks. We'll have a 2-hour conversation face to face. Now we can't do that. It has to be all through Zoom, and if you think about it, they've been already in school through their computer, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll call them through Zoom. That's another time that they have to be in screen. So I would say that would be one of the obstacles. And also continuing that building that relationship with the community, because like you mentioned before, especially with the women's group, we used to meet in person. It used to be a whole big group. Everybody will look forward to that, to hug each other, and now we can't do that. So
Yeah.
making up that balance of how we're gonna be able to still make that connection with the community, and how we're gonna keep going with our programs in such a short amount of time has been a big challenge, but we have overcome it now, and things are working out thanks to those platforms. Mhm.
I can imagine that even just like making like finding out what you're gonna do through these like video calls and
Yes.
yeah.
Planning. People will call me asking the questions, what are we doing for Women of Hope, what's happening with ESL classes, and I didn't have the answers yet. So it was like, okay, I need to answer them, but I don't have the answers. So yes, I will be honest. It was very tough in the beginning.
Yes. Okay. Is there like anything that's happening in any of your programs that you're like excited about that are is coming up? Like I know like a lot of your teenagers are graduating and the summer is coming.
Oh yeah, if I mention all the programs, the activities that are still happening, we will be here for a while, so I will not do that. But yes, the teenagers, they'll be graduating in June. In the past, what we used to do, we will have a small ceremony for them, but because of obvious reasons, we have a special surprise prepared for them. So stay tuned, you will see it. But something that I can tell you is that for the seniors, we will be having a 1 hour photo sections as a gift for them, and they are so excited. In fact, there's one of the girls are like, I already have my dress that I was gonna wear for prom. I'm gonna wear out that day, and she has like my hair salon, my hair appointment is for this day. So it is beautiful to see the excitement in the midst of it all. That this little, I would say, this little gift that we have for them is bringing into the teenagers. With the Women of Hope, we've been through Facebook doing live videos, and we also been interviewing some of our Women of Hope committee. And again, thanks to that platform, we've been able to see how relationships still continue to be to make among the ladies in a different way, but it's just beautiful seeing that they connect with the committees when they are just asking them questions live. It's just the way God works things is amazing. So, and through the programs, it's just so cool. So yeah,
That's
and I can
awesome.
do Children of Hope. So this is the last one because, like I told you, if I keep going,
It's okay.
so one thing we've been doing with the children, it is sending them letters. Each leader took on around 10 children and then write them personal letters. And also, we recently went house to house to 38 children, and we drop off baskets in their houses for them. So doing things like that to keep that connection is, I love it.
That's so sweet. That's sweet, Liz. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me and just for updating me on everything that's happening in your programs. And yeah, that will be all.
Okay. Bye.